Welcome to Financial Literacy, your one-stop channel for understanding the world of money and its complexities. Today, we delve into an unconventional topic. We're peeling back the curtain on the lives of the super rich, exploring a less talked about aspect, loneliness. Yes, you heard it right. We're discussing 10 reasons why billionaires are lonely. Intriguing, isn't it? Well, it's not all glitz and glamour at the top. Buckle up as we uncover the reasons behind the loneliness of the world's wealthiest individuals. Reason number 1, trust issues. It's not all sunshine and rainbows at the top. Sure, it's easy to imagine the life of a billionaire as one of unending luxury and leisure. But there's a hidden cost that isn't often considered. The simple human act of trusting someone becomes a complex task tainted by the shadow of wealth. In a world where money equates to power, the wealthy find themselves questioning the motives of those around them. Are they loved for who they are or for the wealth they possess? Every handshake, every conversation, every relationship is seen through this lens, creating a barrier that is challenging to overcome. This lack of trust seeps into their personal relationships, making it difficult for them to form genuine connections. As a result, the wealthy often find themselves surrounded by people yet profoundly alone. With wealth comes paranoia, and with paranoia comes loneliness. Moving on to reason number 2, a limited social circle. It's no secret that billionaires move in high circles, but what does that mean for their social life? Often it results in a very exclusive, very small group of acquaintances. This isn't just about the glitz and glamour of high society, but rather the reality of living in a world where your peers are few and far between. Imagine a world where every conversation is a strategic move, every relationship a potential partnership. This isn't the playground anymore. It's the world of billionaires. In this realm, friendships are not formed over shared hobbies or interests, but rather over shared business ventures and financial aspirations. Over time, this can lead to a sense of isolation and loneliness. Yes, a small elite circle might shield you from the drama of larger social networks, but it also limits the number of genuine, meaningful connections that can be made. A small circle might mean less drama, but it also means fewer connections. Reason number 3, time constraints. Imagine a world where every second counts. A world where schedules are packed, commitments are many and free time is a luxury. This is the world of the billionaire. Their lives are a whirlwind of meetings, investments, and decisions that can impact the world at large. It's a non-stop ride, leaving little room for leisure or socializing. Building relationships requires time and attention to things that are often in short supply for the ultra-rich. Friendships and meaningful connections are nurtured through shared experiences and quality time together. But when your calendar is perpetually filled with business engagements, where do personal relationships fit in? In this relentless pursuit of wealth and success, there's a paradox. The more money one makes, the less time they have to enjoy it or share it with others. As they say, time is money, but in this case, money can rob you of time. Fourth on our list, the inequality of wealth. Imagine for a moment being the possessor of a treasure trove so vast it's difficult to comprehend. For the billionaires among us, this isn't imagination, it's reality. But with this wealth comes a significant disparity that can create discomfort and unease. When money isn't an object, it can become the elephant in the room. It can strain relationships, making interactions feel unnatural and forced. After all, it's challenging to relate to someone whose daily concerns and experiences are vastly different from your own. This disparity can cause billionaires to retreat, to isolate themselves, leading to a profound sense of loneliness. This wealth gap can also breed mistrust and resentment, hindering the formation of genuine, meaningful connections. It's a paradox, isn't it? The very thing that most people strive for, wealth, can also be the cause of isolation and loneliness. Money can build walls sometimes thicker and higher than we'd like. Halfway through our list, reason number 5, the fear of exploitation. Just imagine every interaction tinged with suspicion, every generous gesture met with skepticism. This is the reality for many billionaires. Their immense wealth acts like a magnet, drawing in those with less noble intentions. This fear of exploitation is not unfounded. History is littered with tales of the rich being manipulated, conned, or used for their financial resources. This potential for exploitation can create a barrier, a fortress of wealth that isolates billionaires from genuine human connection. Moreover, this fear can often amplify the trust issues we previously discussed. It's not just about protecting their wealth, but preserving their sense of self. When every conversation could be a veiled attempt to tap into their fortune, it becomes increasingly difficult to form authentic relationships when wealth overshadows personhood. Loneliness often follows. Coming up next, reason number 6, a lack of empathy. Imagine living in a world where money is no object. You can afford anything and everything. Yet this very privilege can create a disconnect. It's not uncommon for billionaires to struggle to comprehend the challenges faced by those less fortunate. When you're not worried about how to pay the bills or put food on the table, it can be difficult to empathize with those who do. This isn't necessarily because of an inherent lack of compassion, but rather a byproduct of their vastly different life experiences. This lack of empathy can act as a barrier in forming genuine, meaningful relationships. After all, empathy is the cornerstone of human connection. It's about understanding and sharing the feelings of others. Without it, a relationship can feel shallow and unfulfilling. Sometimes money can blur the lines of understanding and compassion, and in the case of billionaires, it can contribute to a sense of loneliness and isolation. At number 7, unrealistic expectations. When you're a billionaire, people often assume that you have a magic wand that can solve any problem. Friends, family, and even strangers may look to you to finance their dreams, fix their financial woes, or contribute to every charitable cause that comes their way. This constant pressure can create a significant strain on relationships. It's not just about the financial demands, but also the emotional toll it takes. Billionaires are human, too, after all, and they can't possibly meet every expectation set upon them. Moreover, the world often expects billionaires to be infallible, to always make the right decisions. This unrealistic expectation can lead to intense scrutiny when they make mistakes, further isolating them. Navigating these high expectations can be exhausting and isolating, causing billionaires to withdraw into their own worlds, further deepening their sense of loneliness. Expectations can be a heavy burden to bear, leading to a path of solitude. 8th on the list, public scrutiny. Imagine having your every action, every decision, every purchase under the watchful eyes of the world. Billionaires often find themselves in this exact situation. The constant public attention and judgment can be overwhelming, causing these individuals to retreat from social interactions. While fame and fortune may seem glamorous from the outside, the reality is often far from it. The public's fascination with the wealthy means that billionaires are frequently the subject of intense scrutiny. Every move they make, every word they say, is dissected and analyzed, often leading to misinterpretations and harsh judgments. This relentless scrutiny can breed a sense of discomfort and paranoia, making it difficult for billionaires to form genuine connections with others. They may feel as if they're always on stage, unable to let their guard down and just be themselves. This constant pressure to maintain a certain image can be isolating. The spotlight can be harsh, and under its glare, one can feel very alone. Almost there with reason number 9, the pressure of wealth. It's not just about the money. It's about the responsibility that comes with it. When we think of billionaires, we often overlook the fact that they carry an enormous burden. They're responsible for companies, employees, investments, and in many cases, the livelihoods of thousands, if not millions of people. This kind of pressure can be isolating. Imagine the stress of making decisions that could impact so many lives. It's a responsibility that can keep one up at night, and it's a burden not everyone can understand. This pressure often creates a barrier between billionaires and the rest of the world. It can be hard for them to relate to everyday problems when they're dealing with issues on such a grand scale. The reality is the pressure of wealth can be incredibly isolating. Wealth is a responsibility, and sometimes its weight can create a chasm of loneliness. Finally, we arrive at reason number 10, the pursuit of more. The billionaire mindset often revolves around the perpetual accumulation of wealth, the desire to achieve, to innovate and to conquer. The market can become an all-consuming passion. This relentless chase, this insatiable hunger for more can overshadow the importance of nurturing personal relationships. Just picture this: the billionaire is at the top of the world. Yet they are constantly pushing for that extra mile, that additional billion. Their focus is so fixated on reaching new heights of success, it's easy for them to neglect the people around them, the connections that make life truly meaningful. This constant pursuit, this endless race, can become a solitary journey in the absence of meaningful interaction. Loneliness inevitably creeps in, so it's not the wealth itself, but the relentless pursuit of it that can lead to isolation. In the race for more, one can lose sight of what truly matters, leading to a lonely finish line. And there you have it. The top 10 reasons why billionaires can often find themselves enveloped in loneliness. From trust issues to public scrutiny to the relentless pursuit of more, it's clear that wealth brings its own unique challenges. It's a stark reminder of the importance of striking a balance between accumulating wealth and building meaningful relationships. If you want to learn more about personal finance, investing, and wealth creation, be sure to subscribe to the Financial Literacy channel for more helpful tips, tricks, and strategies. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update from us. Also, please share this video with your friends and family who may be interested in learning more about building generational wealth. Together, we can help more people achieve financial freedom and create a legacy for future generations.